think if you've got music in your head, this is a good way to get it out. Get in touch. You can join my email list, link below to join that. I do run courses. I do a lot of things that you might enjoy taking part in. Hello, welcome to Zoid's YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a track using Koala Sampler. This is a relatively inexpensive app on the phone. It costs €5 or €6 or £5, depending where you are. And it's a great app for getting started. If you've never made any tracks before, this is a good way to get into it. Pretty easy. You can make a full track or at least a decent set of loops. And there's a lot of export options where you can export the sounds into your computer if you do have a DAW, which is the main type of software for making electronic music on a computer. So a digital audio workstation. If you don't know what that is and you've got a vague idea that you'd like to make electronic music, this could be a good place to start. So let's have a look and try and make a track. So first of all, you've got these pads and you can hold them down and it records through the phone's microphone when you hold the pad down. So I'm going to try and make some drum sounds first with my mouth, like for a bass drum and for a snare and for a hi-hat and for an open hi-hat. The basic sounds of a drum kit. So if I hold this down, can you hear that? It makes a kind of a bass drum. Don't really like that one. I'm going to delete that one. So try again. Just okay, that's good enough. And this one's going to be a snare. Cool. I kind of like the way every time I do this, it's slightly different. I kind of like the way it's slightly different each time. So you can see the waveform. It's just, there's a little bit of space at the beginning, so you can press edit, and then there's a menu with one is tools, and you can go to crop, color. You can make it a different color, but you can crop and, what happened there? So cropping, yeah, you can slide the start position along. So I wanted to start right where the sound starts, like that. So now, all right, so now my hi-hat, let's go shorter than that. Even shorter. There we go. And now it's too bassy. I just want to, too much noise. Okay. I'll crop it a bit. I'll crop the end off so it's nice and short. And then one open hi-hat. Yeah, and I'll crop that one a little bit in there. Okay, there we have 4 drum sounds. Now I'm also going to make a chord using my voice. I'm not a great singer, but I'll record a chord building up one note at a time. A minor 7 chord, let's say, so boo, 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 boo. Okay, if I play them all at the same time, slightly out of tune. Delete that one. Okay, let me try it again. I'm gonna do it again. So not being a really trained singer or anything, it's hard to get it. Boo, 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 right, close enough. That's close enough for me. So you can merge the sounds if you drag them over. So that's saying, do you want to mix them or add to the end or replace? So I want to mix them. I want to get a chord. Now I've got them all on one pad. So I can get rid of these ones just to keep things neat. But I'll keep this one. And what I can do is, if I drag that onto another square, I copy it and then I can pitch it down. So now I got a bass. And if I drag it over there, if I pitch it up 3, okay, now I've got chord up 3 and bass notes to match. It gives the sound of like old school sampling, except you make the samples yourself. But it's kind of lo-fi and got a character to it, which is nice. I like that. So, what else might we want? We could have like a couple of other percussion sounds, like boom, 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 boom. If I reverse that one, there's a reverse, then maybe it'll be interesting. And there's also some effects that you can put on as you're recording. There's a set of effects. So, woo, that's that one. Don't know exactly what that one was. An octave down. Doot, doot, doot. And what about this one? Oh, bass synth. Boo, boo. Well, that's cool. Okay, so now I've got a full set of 16 things. Of course, if I've got 4 different possible slots of 16. So you could be there all day doing that. So then now that I've got this, I'm gonna go to sequence. So in these 4 gray boxes, I've got 4 sequence holders. To make a sequence, I can set the BPM. I'm gonna go 130. Love 130 being on a techno. And the metronome plays like that. 1, 2, 3, and then I can start playing and recording. Actually, before I do that, I'll set the bar to be 4 bars. 4 bars long. So I want a 4-bar loop. So now when I 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's a beat. And I'm gonna select everything by drawing a box around everything, and then I'm gonna snap it. So it snaps it to the grid. 16 notes is set there, so I want to snap it to 16ths. Now it's perfectly in time. Okay, and now I'm going to copy that sequence over there. And in this one, now I'm going to add my bass notes like that. So I'm going to go, again, I'm going to go chord, 2, 3, 4 and I record now. Whoops, I pressed the wrong thing. Let me get rid of that. Okay, back in here, so, right, that's it. 2, 3, 4, here we go. Okay, so now I'm going to go in here and I'm going to select all of those and snap those. Put them in time. And now just a slight adjustment, I think it would be better to switch. Oops. I didn't want to switch them all. I just want to switch this one chord to there. Happy with that. So now I'm going to copy that over to this one, and in this one I'm going to add my chords. So again, start recording. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then I'll also draw the box and snap those. So now I've got now there's some effects I could use. Let's put a 4/4 kick in now. Now, I added that kick in there. It did not snap. So I want to select and snap it. I'm sure there's some way to snap automatically. There we go. More effects here. Cutter's pretty cool. So that's how, and I can record this as a song as well. I can go record song. The recording is going to start when I press play and stop when I press play to stop. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go. name my song. YouTube Koala demo. YouTube Zoid Koala demo. Okay. Send it. So yeah, let's release that, will we? Probably not good enough to release, but good enough for a 10-minute thing. So thought I'd show you that great way, I think, to get into making tracks. And you use your voice in many different ways with this app. So it helps your ear, it helps your rhythm as well. So it's really good for you as a music maker to do these things. I think if you've got music in your head, this is a good way to get it out. So leave a comment if you have any questions, or if you get Koala and make a track, I'd love to hear it. So get in touch. You can join my email list. Link below to join that. I do run courses. I do a lot of things that you might enjoy taking part in. So, all right, thanks for watching. See you soon.